Hey there folks, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk to you about 3 letters, specifically about the ADX indicator. Let's figure out how to work with him and in which situations it's better to use it. I'll start trading with just $10 and we'll see how much I can make using this tool. Watch till the end. I'll also show you how I usually withdraw money from the platform so that they come as quickly and safely as possible. Okay people, let's start today's trading with the British pound Canadian dollar currency pair. Let's initiate a short trade and observe the current situation. There was a decrease in price, and on the ADX indicator we see the following. There's this white line that's growing, and it's called the ADX line. Attention people, this line measures the strength of the trend irrespective of its direction. So it provides you with the capability to determine if there is an opportunity for trend trading in this specific case. The red line of negative direction is also going up. She's displaying the power of the sellers in this case. At that moment, D marker was in the overbought zone, meaning the indicators were telling me that the price would decrease. But there was a strong bounce off the border of the Kirtner Canal, so we have a divergence here. So I initiated a short trade at the highest point of the correction candle, which was formed when it rebounded from the level of resistance. Turns out the first prediction is correct, and we end up with $18 on our balance. Awesome. Let us keep an eye on things and see what happens next. Hey guys, what do you think it takes to make money in trading if you have never done it before? I reckon a lot of y'all are gonna have a tough answer. Something like knowledge, experience, or a profitable trading strategy. But the one correct answer is, take the first step. The main thing is to start, and the rest of the components will come along the way. How can I do this fast and without any losses? In the description I left a link to my Telegram channel. Subscribe to not miss Marathon Start, where we, with others, boost deposit from $100 to $5,000 in just one trading week and maximize our earnings. From Monday to Friday, I'll be sharing trading signals with you. Each trading session lasts about an hour and a half. Agree, it will not take much time to make some good money in trading. And in addition to that, you will gain both experience and knowledge to build your own trading system. In my Telegram channel, you'll find reviews, participation terms, and personal contacts. Contact me, let's talk in person, I will assist you in starting trading. But for now, let's return to our trading and continue learning about the ADX indicator. Well people, let me tell you a bit about the indicator and its components. We've already determined that the white line indicates trend strength, not direction. The principle of operation of this line is similar to the indicator known as the average true range. On my channel, you can find a review of this indicator. Make sure to check it out if you're interested in creating your own trading system. This will be a useful tool in trading, so if this line is growing, then the trend is gaining strength. The falling line indicates the trend is losing momentum or reversing. The straight line indicates consolidation or a sideways movement. Opened another deal for a decrease. Basically, we can see that the price continues to drop, just like I predicted earlier in our first deal today. On a small pullback, I anticipate further downward movement to persist. The remaining signals were identical. The D marker was still in the oversold zone, had a tendency to reverse, and was also above the red line of the ADX indicator. That's a sign of strong sellers, as we've already figured out. If the green line were growing and the red one were decreasing, there would be a potential price increase. Our trend has experienced a slight weakening, but overall the white line is still holding strong above the threshold of 30. It is believed that a trend is strong when this line crosses or is above the value of 25. Price still around entry point, but here comes a small decrease. It's near closing the deal. Yes, fantastic. I've got $33 on my balance. I'm going to reinvest all this money to boost our income for our next deals, because today we're on a roll with deposits. Overall, my forecast was on point, but the price hasn't reached its target yet. In my opinion, she's at a support level slightly below. So let's open another transaction also for a minute on a decrease. Let's keep an eye on the chart. I think the price will reach its lowest point right at this specific location where there was a correction 5 minutes in the past. But for the time being, let us continue the conversation regarding the indicator. ADX concentrates on measuring the strength or weakness of a trend, but it can also assist in determining its direction. He assists in determining if there is a trend in the market and the level of its strength. He was created by Welles Wilder, who wrote about him in his book that was published back in the year 1978. So ADX is a proven and reliable technical analysis tool. By the way, Wilder is also the creator of another impressive oscillator called RCI, which everyone also utilizes in their trading sessions. Let's take a brief pause for a moment. Check out the comfort of the closing level. It is truly awesome. $61 in the cash register. Let's increase the size of the investment. You see, folks, the ability to determine the end goal is just as important as finding the entry point in a deal. Awesome forecast? Awesome! Being able to determine goals accurately allows you to calculate the expiration time correctly and make multiple profits from a single forecast. To do this, you must not only use the charts, but also know how to read them. For instance, we are presently at a very strong support level. The price reached it quite a while ago, if you look at the chart history, after which it bounced off the level and there was a pretty long period of growth. This information is important to us right now because, as you can see, the chart has dropped below this strong support level. The correction has been completed, so I am initiating another option with a forecast of further price decline in the near future. Attention to schedule. Let me describe in detail everything I was talking about earlier. The strong support level that the chart broke through, it's here. This fact led to opening the deal, and the indicators confirm my hypothesis. It was the reason for the deal. The trend strength is increasing in this area. It is indicated by the white ADX line, and still unable to part with the overbought demarker zone, so I anticipate the decline to persist. Yet, as we recall, we lack readable support levels below us, indicating that the goals remain unclear at this time. So making predictions about the future direction of the graph is an extremely challenging task. Maybe it will be a price crash, or a market turnaround upwards, or maybe just a sideways movement. Can't trade without a goal, so after closing the deal, I should seek a new opportunity in other currency pairs. Yeah, great people, we have $108, let's go for new opportunities. We're shorting the EUR/USD currency pair on the stock exchange. Visually, this situation looks very similar to the previous deal. Let's outline and quickly go through the signals and reasons. At the moment, our chart is consolidating at the support level. But let's examine the indicators to comprehend where it could potentially proceed next. We can see that a trend is gaining momentum. Red line on top, which means the trend is still bearish. Demarker once more has long favored the oversaturation zone and shows no urgency to leave it. The goal is clear, it's the support level right here. So there's no doubt that the cost of quotes will continue to decline to this level at least in the next minute. At first, on initial deals, I want to emphasize the indicator's confident performance in identifying the trend. He is really skilled at this. As you can see, with the assistance of ADX, you have the ability to make a prediction on how the chart will behave at various levels. Yeah, the deal is in the green, awesome. With the help of ADX, we're making an extra $200, or rather $207, which end up on our balance. Who knows what will occur, you might say. BTW, I must admit I made a small mistake analyzing the previous deal and didn't accurately determine the goal. This did not have any impact on the final result, but it is of utmost importance for conducting further in-depth analysis and evaluation. As you can see, the decline has decelerated because the level has already been attained. Indications show market will give us another chance. Let's open another deal for a decrease. Let's not delay all this. Pay attention to schedule, let's determine reasons for decision. Actually, the level of support is right at this mark. You need to identify it not at the very bottom point, but rather in those places where turnarounds and more significant events occurred more often. The chart has already rebounded slightly from the level, but the indicator signals have not changed, so I am trading based on the correction, anticipating the price to return to the level and remain there for a period of time. Hey, I want to say that making mistakes is normal, you know? We're all human. The main thing is to draw the right conclusions. That is the sole method you will improve and initiate earning a larger quantity, which will lead to an increase in your income. An indicator, no matter how wonderful it may be, is just a tool that will work correctly only in the right hands, in the hands of skilled professionals. Closing deal. Closing level wasn't comfy, but nevertheless we're in black. Let's move on to new one. What is on today's agenda? I'm opening a trade for an increase, and let me explain my logic. The chart looks a lot like the situation we traded before. The graph, falling, reached the support level. Our support level is here according to these points. This time I will draw it correctly, right here. What do we perceive? Using the ADX indicator, we can gauge trend strength. A strong trend is indicated when the white line is above 25 on the indicator scale located on the right side. Here it is, right here. Nevertheless, this line has not yet crossed that level of attainment or achievement at this point in time. So I come to the conclusion that as long as the sellers don't have enough strength to break this barrier, I'm opening a trade, of course, for an increase, expecting a bounce from the support level and a correction in the nearest minute. In future, maybe trend will gain momentum and level will be taken, then price will continue to drop. But within a minute, I'm expecting a specific price increase. That's how it goes. Awesome. The forecast is accurate. Let's continue. Hey guys, I just initiated a short position. Pay attention to the schedule. It is really crucial to accurately comprehend the signals in this situation. We can see that previously the chart was in a phase of price decline. And then it's really important to accurately interpret the market situation so you can understand the signals. If we take a look at ADX, we'll see that all its lines are tightly intertwined at one point. And this is a signal that the market is in a sideways movement or in a flat. This suggests a specific range within which price fluctuations tend to occur and can be observed. Let us plot it on the graph. This is approximately what he looks like at the present time. In this corridor, the price will wander from level to level. So by opening a deal from the upper boundary, I expect the price to bounce down. Friends, I'll note that the ADX indicator is also useful for detecting a flat market. But remember, like any other indicator, in a sideways market, it won't accurately show the direction. A small profit, but the deal is in the black and we have $1,367 on our balance. We should explore a new opportunity to enter into the deal today and seize the chance to make progress in our endeavors. I'm going to open a deal for promotion right now. In this case, we just need one indicator for analysis. Let me explain right now what the essence was. Looks like we're seeing an increase in the cost of quotes. I think you don't need any indicators to notice that. Then the price reached a resistance level, from which there was a pullback for a correction. It was right here. Chart rolled back to middle line of Kirtner channel. This is, I'll remind you, a very strong level. In this case, it's the support level. As seen, the price was influenced by it during growth. He used to have a resistance level before, now it's a support level. That's why I'm trading up, expecting further growth and rebounds from the Kirtner channel's average level. By other indicators, we don't see excessive strength in the upward trend, since trading is currently taking place with low market volatility. But I reckon I made the right call within a minute. Let's wait for the deal to close and look for a new opportunity for today, where hopefully the activity will be higher. Yeah, not bad, we're in the black. We have a balance of $227. With this result, we'll keep moving forward. I'm opening a deal to go down. Let's break down this situation in more detail. According to the ADX indicator, we can see that we don't have any trend at all. The green and red lines combined into a single line, for instance. You already have knowledge of the subsequent steps to take. Let's sketch a hallway. We possess one level passing through the middle line of the Kirtner channel on the ground floor. Right here. The second level is positioned slightly lower in elevation compared to the level above it. Right here, this is the level of support. So we engage in trading from the top of the corridor and patiently wait for the price to drop down to its lower boundary. I'll draw these lines for you now for clarity, but in general, the Kirtner channel is a great tool for quickly visually identifying levels without any drawings. Visually, it provides clear understanding. In the side pockets, he is crucial, as it's necessary to open trades only at the range limits. Never execute trades from the middle if you lack any supplementary confirmations or additional indicators. The balance has $700, it's awesome, and now let's proceed to the other couples. Let's initiate a trade to pursue an increase. Let's examine the chart and take note that we are currently trading from a super duper strong support level. He frequently bounces back from it already. Let's also take a look at the indicator and see how it's performing. Yeah, we have a small white line developing on the ADX indicator, but it is still below the 25 level on the trend strength scale. So I'm realizing that the sellers aren't hustling enough to break through a significant support level. I'm expecting a bounce back. Maybe we'll break through on the next try, but we need a forecast for just a minute, and that's definitely growth. You often ask in the comments how to determine if a level will be broken. Here's a tool for you. Make use of it and be sure not to forget to share your experience on how this trading system has worked for you. Your feedback is valuable. I will be interested to read. In my opinion, the indicator is very convenient and informative. We find ourselves on the brink of autumn this time, but there is an outcome. Hey guys, we already have $3,900 in the bank. Although the forecast was mostly right, you see, the price kind of shot up a bit. Well, ADX did its job, but the expiration could have let us down. And choosing the expiration time and entry point in the trade is an important component of successful trading in binary options. Please do not forget about this as well. Initiating a short trade at this time is a very straightforward and simple process. We are witnessing significant absorption. That candle is large, powerful and green. She grew up right to the middle line of the cone canal, right here. So I'm expecting at least a downward correction without paying attention to any other signals or indicators. Plus, from them we can see that the market is more sideways than forming any new trend. Yeah, the correction is beginning. I think we have enough time in the tank. Let's wrap things up. ADX performed exceptionally well today, efficiently handling numerous tasks. He possesses a strong ability to identify entry points in market trends, providing precise signals for analyzing charts at both support and resistance levels. Again, it accurately identifies side panels if you have trouble determining them. The tool is reliable and easy to use. Go ahead, inform us about the type of success you were able to accomplish with his assistance. And with that note, we conclude our trading session. $890 in the cash register. Great outcome. Let's proceed to cashing out and wrapping things up. Hey guys, today I'm going to demonstrate how I withdraw money on my own. Typically the amount is up to $10,000 per transaction, because if it exceeds that, an additional verification is required, which prolongs the processing time. Let's cash out the $4,000 we made right now and keep some of the money for future investments. We enter this amount and specify our wallet. In this case, it's a USDT crypto wallet. So the money comes in extremely quickly. A dollar is similar to a standard dollar, but in cryptocurrency, everything is going one-to-one, very convenient to use. And with this dollar, you can exchange it on any exchange in any country and get the money on your card. Super convenient tool for transferring your money and also for security. Alright, all the info is filled out, so we just gotta hit the continue button and wait a little bit. That's pretty much it. I don't enter a PIN code because I use this wallet regularly. The money has been withdrawn, now we just have to wait for it to be credited. As you can see, the balance on the trading account has decreased. $4,000 flew into my wallet. Hey guys, there's a message stating funds will be credited in a few days, but don't worry about such deadlines. Sums above 10,000 can take a while, like I said earlier. Usually, smaller amounts are credited in about 20 minutes or maybe an hour, but no longer. By the way, there's also a button for withdrawal history here. As soon as the money drops into my wallet, I'll show it to you. Just need to wait a moment. Hey guys, the money arrived in my wallet. In the history, you can view the translations I have completed previously. And you can see our transaction for $4,000 has appeared. The money has been sent to my wallet. I can see it in the confirmation status right here. It's clearly visible and confirmed. That's how it's all simple with output on this platform. Let's wrap it up and summarize today's trading session. Friends, $4,877. Bottom line of today's trading. Reminder, started with 10 bucks. You want to do the same? I'm waiting for you in my Telegram channel. Join the marathon and you'll see how we'll boost our deposit together with our partners from $100 to $5,000 every week. I left a link in the description of this video. Hit the bells and definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done it yet for some reason. We often post reviews like these. I'll be glad to see you in the new videos. Goodbye, wishing you the best, peace and lots of profit. See you later, friends.